Hello, YouTubers. Reloading Bench back with you once again. And this is the second video of interesting things that came in the mail. That I've, again, depending on when I make these videos and when I publish them, two different things. This is from the midst of my high school career. No, post-high school career. I was in the military. Never mind. Oh, see, I'm losing track of time. That means I'm getting old. This is a 1985 catalog from Omark Industries, who at the time owned CCI, Spear, RCBS, Outers, and Weaver. And Omark sold to Vista in, I believe, 2015 or 16, something around that time frame. So what caught my eye on this is, for those of you who have been watching my Green Machine endless series of, oh my gosh, and oh, I'm gonna have to bust this out. I have these primers. 1 second, please. Oh, we are stepping back in the time machine tonight. Look at that. CCI 200 large rifle primers. And as it so happens, this picture is of the exact same product. 200 large rifle primers with the exact same 0011. There are. And when you look at how these are packed as compared to today, how some of the federal primers are so packed, there was a different perspective on safety back in 1985 regarding primers. But that's not what this video is about. But when I saw this, it reminded me of this, which I have. And I like finding old stuff. So, what we're here to discuss, or for me to show, is item number 6 here. Hopefully the camera is focusing on that. I don't know if it is or not. I'll find out when I'm watching the video. That is a Green Machine. So, a couple takeaways from what you can see. This is the 85 catalog. The body on that little dandy looks to be round, at least from the glare in this picture. The tubes for both the little dandy and the case feeder look to be clear. So I'm going to say that by 85, they had changed out from green. I don't know when they went from green to clear, but the entry for the Green Machine states, it took a bit of doing, but it was worth it, because here's a good old boys quality automatic feed handgun ammo factory at a good old price. A lot of good old boy. You can't advertise like that today. You'd have to call good old they, because you can't say boy. You have to say good old they. So, I go on. The Green Machine is designed with an automatic case feed from a 5-tube magazine. Straight line transfer through 4 die stations. It has a carbide sizing die and auto primer feed. Powder is charged automatically from the little dandy powder measure. Then bullets are fed by hand into a window-type seeder and crimped in the 4th station. Finish rounds to the tune of about 600 an hour. I don't know about that. Drop automatically into the plastic box provided. Yeah, that little green box that they don't show here. Naturally, we do not recommend a machine this sophisticated for novices. That is probably the downfall of this machine. Too many people who didn't know what they were doing bought it. Included with the Green Machine are the necessary adjustment wrenches and gauges, a cleaning brush, soft dust cover, extra decapping pins, and an instruction manual. 1 rotor is furnished. 26 are available. No wonder the competition is a little green with envy. 38 Special / 357 Magnum, 9mm Luger, 44 Mag, 44 Special, 45 Auto, 45 ACP. Note, RCBS does not recommend changing calibers, meaning another reason this machine probably didn't succeed. Caliber specific. So this was 3 to 350 at the time, which would be over $1,000 today. So not too many reloaders want to spend $1,000 for each caliber. So what was interesting is when I flip the page, there is the handy dandy, or the little dandy. I don't know why I keep calling it the handy dandy. Number 8, little dandy pistol powder measure. Great little powder measure for pistol shooters and certain small caliber rifle. With 26 interchangeable fixed charge powder rotors available, you can load most any popular powder and make up well over 400 load combinations. But mainly, the little dandy is fast. Bench mounted or handheld, it makes reloading quick work. That's funny, they don't talk about referencing when they say bench mounted or handheld, they don't talk about the Green Machine. So again, in this picture, the body looks round. In this picture, the body has the hexagonal shape. So who knows what's going on there. But it had the green plastic tube and it had the threading. So maybe they were two separate products at the same time, that they didn't evolve from Gen 1 to Gen 2 to Gen 3. Gen 3 looks like this with the round body. Gen 1 is this round version. So maybe there was a dedicated body that was made just for the Green Machine. And then it goes into, that looks like an old tumbler, primer, the bin. Looks like they reused that bin a few. Dies, lots of dies, bullets, casting, gun care, cleaning kit material, cleaning kit components. Looks like we've got some cases, and we've got some accessories. That one looks more like BB gun. 22 caliber bullet drop. Safes and such. Rings, weaver mounts, trap stuff, target stuff, shooting stuff, and that is the 1985 catalog from Omark, featuring the Green Machine. Later. Hello, YouTubers. Reloading Bench back with you once again. I'm going to tack this onto the previous video about this. So if you recall, this was the 1985 RCBS catalog. Well, the Omark catalog, but my focus was on the RCBS and specifically the Green Machine. But I found an 84 catalog, a good old boys catalog, which you can't say today. This would have to say presenting the good old they 1984, or presenting the good old they them 2023 or 2024 or whatever. All right, so as you recall, and there's, again, I would love to find more, but what I showed before, this little tiny picture, and I read the blurb about the Green Machine. What I found interesting, if you remember this picture, what I found interesting is in the 84, again, this is 85, in the 84 catalog, when you get to the reloading gear, it's the exact same picture. Notice the open case of whatever, bullets there, the little thing, the little, so this is this was, you know, I don't have the 83 catalog yet, so I can't say, but they used the same picture in 85 as they did in 84, and I think one of my comments was that obviously you can see the clear tubes as opposed to green tubes. But what is different, you know, the write-up is very, very similar. You know, Green Machine, it took a bit of doing. Green Machine, it took a bit of doing. So obviously the 85 was a copy of the 84 to some degree. But when it's talked about the machine, it is different in the sense that there's extra text here because, and I did not know this, the Green Machine was initially set up for standard 38 Special or 357 Magnum loads, with switching from one to the other simply a matter of adjusting the dies. Let me see, I don't know if I'm in frame. Adjusting the dies and changing the powder rotor. 26 rotors are available, which today there are 28 because they added 0, 0, and 0 in addition. One is furnished with the tool. However, and this is what's different, however, its popularity inspired us, I don't know about that, to add 3 new calibers, 9mm Luger, 45 Auto, 45 ACP, and 44 Magnum. A simple adjustment of dies and change in powder rotors converts 44 mag to 44 special loads. And then they go back to the same text about the green machine is designed with blah, 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 included, no. So everything here and down is the same in 85, but in 84 it took about an extra paragraph and some change to talk about the green machine. So I thought it was interesting that it seems like there was a little more focus on in 84 than there was in 85. 85 was just kind of ho-hum, and here's the stuff. So that means in 81, 82, and 83, you could only get 38357 because in 84, the other 3 calibers were introduced. So that was news to me. I thought, or I was not aware of that, and my assumption was that all calibers were available in 81. So maybe that is what, again, identical pictures used. Considering how much better this picture looks than this, I'm guessing this is the reprint. But again, it's kind of interesting that in 84 is when the other 3 calibers were added, and I think that the machine only went to 85. So, you know, saying the machine was so successful from 81 to 83 to add the other 3 calibers in 84 and then have it not do anything to discontinue in 85-ish. Again, if I can find, 86. So I believe the machine was 81 through 85 from what I've been able to tell, and if anybody knows anything different. But I just think it's interesting, the whole good old boys point of view and what they're saying with the description and such. So I wouldn't be able to say or print that today. So we'll tack this one on to this previous catalog, and if I can find other catalogs, I will. But that's kind of it. Take care.